So my name is Yurii and I'm from Ukraine, from the city of Ternopil. I thought I would like to do the evacuation together with the other guys to evacuate people from Kyiv. Kyiv is not like it used to be before, like a week, a month ago. You leave the town and you see these checkpoints, and you see about 50 checkpoints on the way to Kyiv. You see people from rural areas just protecting the road with what they have, with some hunting rifles, with baseball bats, and it was so uplifting in terms of spirit, because I could really see the union of people, and I felt like I am one with this rural older guy with a hunting rifle. I am one with this police guy whom I didn't like because he would put me a fine on the road before. I'm one, he's my brother, he's my co-worker. We are doing the same thing, we are protecting Ukraine, we are doing what we can. And you enter the Kyiv and you see these massive concrete blocks just in the middle of the road. You see these Czechoslovakian hedgehogs, how they call them, anti-tanks, metal constructions, just in the middle of the road, and the streets that were so familiar to me, blossoming with chestnuts, full of students, full of birds singing, car noises, busy streets. They were now just silent. Concrete blocks and tanks from here and there, just in my hood. And now, sometime after, I joined the other team that was going to more extreme places, to Donbas area, which is in the east of Ukraine. So I knew it would be definitely more extreme than trips to Kyiv, and it actually was. And evacuation these days from Donbas area is in high demand, because they say that the Russians are gaining strength, and they are grouping their forces to hit Ukraine even more hard, and they have lots of people to send in. So all the people who are remaining in potentially threatenable areas need to evacuate ASAP. Yeah, well, the further I was going towards the east, the more nervous I was getting, because just like with the situation with Kyiv, I didn't know what to expect. And as soon as we were leaving Dnipro, we put our bulletproof vests on, and I caught myself on the thought, hey, am I really wearing a bulletproof vest? It's not like a game, it's not a cosplay, it's real situation, and it's needed on purpose. The checkpoint, the last checkpoint before you enter the city, it is the most severe. They check on every van. The guys are wearing balaclavas. I understand these guys, they are really feeling it. They are in the epicenter of the bombing, and I understand their paranoia. Yeah, when we came on the spot, people were waiting there, and luckily it was a sunny day and the atmosphere was pretty peaceful. And before loading people, we had to unload the stuff that we brought from the western Ukraine. We had vans loaded with food, diapers, just anything that can be helpful in these areas. These days, when I was in the area of Donbas, they were releasing some cities that were under Russian siege. It was in Kyiv area, cities of Bucha, cities of Irpin, Hostomel. So I saw these crazy pictures, crazy videos in the internet, and before that I saw some destructions made by Russians, but not this crazy. Like this situation with these cities from Kyiv region, it showed what can happen to just peaceful citizens when they are trapped within an enemy siege. Like the enemy can do just anything to them, raping, killing, just anything your crazy wicked brain can imagine. When I saw these pictures, I was in Donbas and I was landing people from Donbas area, and I looked at these people and I thought about them that they could be also a part of some crazy dramatic statistics. But now I am taking them to a safe place, the city of Kramatorsk, the city of Bakhmut. I saw the actual destruction. I saw the houses that were hit by rockets. And one thing is to see it on a picture or on a video, and the other thing is just see it with your own eyes. You see how these pieces of glass lying around, and you just know that it was somebody's home and somebody was investing into these places, bringing stuff in. They were living there for decades, and now it's all gone. And these people left these places heading to the unknown. We had a spiritual leader of our convoy. He encouraged every driver to lead a prayer before we depart, and I believe in the power of the prayer. I turned back to these people and I prayed for them. I prayed for our safe trip, and everyone said amen to the prayer in the end, because they knew it was important. And there are no atheists in wartime, and it is really so. And we prayed, and as we left the city, a sandstorm started, and the sun was flying around in the air, and the vision was sort of obscured, but not to the extent that you cannot drive safely. But if there were some enemies hiding somewhere in the bushes or somewhere far away, it would be hard to it would be not hard but impossible to see us for them through the binoculars. And if they would launch some bullets on us, it would be hard for these bullets and rockets to fly straight because of the strong wind. So I really felt like it is God who's covering us. And these people who were aboard, they were surprised because they said they cannot remember such a strong sandstorm in this area. So that also was like a confirmation it is some sort of divine intervention. So once I realized that, I was not afraid anymore. Really, people are acting united big time these days, and it's also very impressive. There's also a huge feeling of that everything will be okay, because people are one. People have this strong sense of freedom. People have the sense that what's going on is wrong. We are very grateful to every country who's supporting Ukraine.